What's going on, YouTube? So I got asked about Keenan Ivory Wayans. What was he more dominant in TV or film? That's a really good question because this cat, you know, the Wayans family is like the Jacksons of comedy. I mean, they're really dominant. When you look at all the projects involved, I mean, In Living Color was its own, it was the Saturday Night Live of its era, and all the talents that spawned off it, who are still, do I have to say anything about Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Lopez, Sean and Marlon Wayans? Do I have to say anything? I mean, you look at what that show did for careers, I mean, Jim Carrey. I mean, look at the careers that came off Tommy Davidson. Look at the careers in the town that came off that show. That just speaks volumes. And, so that man is a machine about putting it together. So much that he did. Also, My Wife and Kids, which was a big show. He had his own short-lived um, talk show, which was surprising because most of the stuff that he's done has definitely lasted and had impact. He had a lot of hands as a writer or contributor to Hollywood Shuffle, and Eddie Murphy had one scene for Raw, and the OG with Tracy Morgan. Just had a lot of hands in a lot of different projects. You know, um, his comedic timing, his demeanor. He was also in the movie. Uh, um, Obviously, he was in Hollywood Shuffle, and I remember Winky Dinky Dog. I mean, his comedic timing, the stuff that he done, it's just amazing when you think about from that, and then we get to his film work. As I mentioned in another video, White Chicks became the biggest grossing movie by a black director, which passed Sidney Poitier's with Stir Crazy, which is amazing because that record had held for quite a while. Keenan, White Chicks was huge, huge. Sean and Marlon starred in that movie, and that was huge. Also, the Scary Movie franchise. If you get into about a guy starting up these franchises and getting and it's always been like he usually hits. He really has an incredible ability to just connect. Comedy is one of the toughest things that you can do. It is the toughest thing you can do because it's hard to make people laugh. It's hard to be able to generate it. And if you do it, make a living at it. And if you do it, can you do it beyond a comedy scene or a moment? But to build a career off of it, and I didn't even mention I'm going to get you sucker. So, I mean, he has been at the fabric and at the sense and the source of it for decades. You know, we did love him in Hollywood Shuffle as Jerry Curl. His characters, the nuances, because the guy is underappreciated as a comedian in his own outright. Because he's seen as more as behind the scenes. He's more seen as the Svengali, like the guy who puts it all together. So there are so many different hats that Keenan Ivory Wayans wears that you couldn't possibly, in totality, compliment him enough to say, like, wow, man, you was the real truth. But he really is. I mean, he really did the thing, left a lasting mark, and is one of the best to ever do it. So just taking the time to say, yeah, this is a good debate though. Film versus TV and Keenan Ivory Wayans. Which one did he? It's hard to say. If I had to lean towards one, it's close, but I gotta say film, and only because of the fact that the movies generated so much that you can't even dispute that. Even though the TV game is up there, but something about film, when you hit big in film, it just still surpasses the TV thing because that's what the cats were geared towards. But anyway, let me know what you think with Keenan Ivory Wayans. Film versus TV, where did he dominate the most in? It's close though. It's close. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.